This is your boy Nels Gamer here, guys. In today's video, I'm going to be going over the marquee matchup predictions and investments for FIFA 18 Ultimate Team June 19th. And this is the World Cup edition to the marquee matchup, guys. All these games are World Cup games. If you're new to the channel, though, hit that big red subscribe button underneath the video. This whole channel is based on FIFA 18 trading, squad builders, foot champs gameplay, World Cup gameplay, really anything you need, anything foot related we have on this channel. So subscribe to the channel. Hit that bell icon to the subscribe button and turn on my post notification if my content interests you. And then also, guys, if you have any questions, feel free to DM me on Twitter at Nels Gaming or on Instagram at Deontay Nels. But let's get into the video for today, guys. And then also, I do try to live stream around 6 p.m. UK time almost every day. I try as much as I can. So if you have any questions, feel free to also come in the stream, and you can ask me any questions in the stream as well on social media, on my Twitter and on my Instagram. But we're going to get into the marquee matchup predictions. First, all these games are World Cup games. So they're all World Cup games. So keep that in mind. If you see some games on this list that you know are big games, but I didn't include, feel free to put in the comment section, because there are some big World Cup games in the making for this weekend or for this week. So first off, we have Germany versus Sweden. That's a pretty big game in the group play. Then we have Brazil versus Costa Rica. We have I'm gonna skip this game. I'll talk about this game in a second. Then we have Mexico, Korea Republic, and then we also have Switzerland versus Serbia. So those are the two. Those are the first couple games that could possibly be in the marquee matchups. So the next four, or the next three, I should say, or the next four really, are Denmark versus France, and then France could also play Peru. So it could be Peru France, or it could be Denmark France. So keep that in mind. It could be one of those two, and then it also could be Colombia Japan, or Colombia Poland. So keep that in mind as well. So Colombia, Poland, Japan, Colombia, or France, Denmark, and France, Peru. So just keep all those games in mind. We have a bunch of games that are possibilities with the World Cup. So really just invest in cards from these nationalities. I'll go through them real quick. You really can't, in the past, guys, we've been able to invest in the marquee matchups and invest in a ton of cards and then turn them for profit, but it's going to be really tough to do that right now with the way the market is, because the market is basically dead, because no one really is playing foot anymore. But I mean, you can, if you can figure out a way to invest in some cards that have a scarcity from these nationalities, then you can possibly make some coins. So say like this guy, he looks like he's not very like volatile, or there's not a lot of them on the market, I should say. There's not a lot of supply. There's only like 3 pages of them. If you could buy this guy for 600 coins, for example, maybe hold on to him and sell him in the hype for maybe 1,000, 1,200 coins. But these cards really won't rise though in the hype, guys. So I just want y'all to know that you're investing to do the SBC. So every investment you're making, you're investing to do the SBC, unless you find a player like Bittencourt, who is really rare, and his price is starting to inflate a little bit. But even still, it's still a risk, because those cards could possibly not go up, because there's so many there's so many players from each nationality. Because usually we like the past couple months, from when the game first came out to about a month ago, it's been all teams in the marquee matchups, and in the teams there's a lot less players to pick up and to buy. But with the nationalities, there's so many players from every different nationality that it makes it really hard for these cards to rise in price in the hype, and for you to make profit. So I'm gonna go through all these games and tell you what players you should invest in. For Germany, I would say invest in some non-rare golds. Sweden, I'd say non-rare golds and some silvers. If you can get some rare golds for cheap, also try to pick up some rare golds. So non-rare and rare golds for Germany and Sweden, and then also maybe some silvers from Sweden. Next up is Brazil versus Costa Rica. I'd say Brazil, try to pick up some rare and non-rare golds, and then for Costa Rica, non-rare, rare golds, and then some silvers. For Denmark, I'd say bronze, silver, and gold players. For France, I would say definitely some non-rare golds and some rare golds. For Mexico, I would say try to pick up some non-rare golds, rare golds, and some silver cards. For Korea, I'd say try to pick up all 3 golds, silvers, and bronzes. And then we're going to take a look at our next couple games. Let's see, Switzerland versus Serbia. I'd say Switzerland look to pick up non-rare golds, bronzes, and silvers. And then for Serbia, I would say try to pick up, once again, gold, silvers, and bronzes. And then for these games up here, Colombia, Japan, I'd say for Japan, try to pick up some gold, silvers, and bronzes, or maybe just silvers and bronzes. Colombia, definitely golds and some silvers. And then for, of course, this game we already went over Colombia. But for Poland, I would say try to pick up some gold, silvers, and bronzes. And then lastly, for the France versus Peru possibility, I'd say invest in some gold, silvers, and bronzes from Peru as well. So those are some kind of investments and some cards you can pick up to help y'all do the marquee matches for cheap, or for cheaper, because these cards probably will rise. Some cards will rise, and you can go ahead and start picking these cards up now, just in case, because once the marquee matchup comes out, cards do rise a little bit, but just not a ton, and it's a risk. So that's why I'm telling y'all not to invest in them to do them, or sorry, not to invest in them to sell and make profit. Invest in them to do them, because look, guys, the rewards last week were a premium Electron Players Pack, rare gold pack, premium gold Players Pack, and a jumbo premium gold pack, and a rare 50,000 coin pack, guys. A 50K pack, that's a big pack. That is a 12 rare gold, 12 rares, 12 gold, all players. So that's half of a 100K pack, which is a really good pack. So that's why I was saying y'all invest to do these SBCs, do the marquee matchup SBCs. You should always do the marquee matchup SBCs, because it gives you some players in your club to kind of mess with and to have, and it gives you a possibility to pack some really good players. And we're gonna be getting some man of the match cards on normal foot hopefully here soon. And so once we start getting man of the matches for the World Cup, you will be able to potentially pack some of those cards. So maybe even stack up your packs. But next, I'm gonna kind of talk about PTG cards, guys. A lot of people are asking me, should they invest in PTG cards? At the right time, yes. I told y'all to invest in PTG cards before the World Cup even started about a week and a half ago, simply because I knew that these cards were going to rise in price. They've already rose a little bit. So if you know for sure a player has is at the World Cup, and you know that he has a PTG card, then what I would look to do is I look to pick him up. Look on footbin.com, look at how his price has progressed over the past couple days, over the past week and a half, 2 weeks, and then look to pick him up for a good price. And what I mean by a good price, look to buy him after a bad game. If he has a terrible game, pick him up then. That is the best time to pick him up, is when he has a bad game, 100%. If he has just an absolute terrible game, look to pick him up then, because that's when he's going to be at his cheapest. And people are going to be looking to off-sell him, because there's no point in holding him, because people know that they have no chance of getting a special or upgraded card. So that's why I'm saying look to pick them up then. But PTG cards are really the best way to make coins at the moment, because people are constantly buying and selling these cards throughout World Cup matches. I do have a full list of PTG cards. I'll show them to y'all if I still have the team. Let's see, do we still have the team? I don't know if I still have it. Yeah, I still do have the team. So this is a full list of the PTG cards. I know not all these players are at the World Cup though, guys, so keep that in mind. Not all these are at the World Cup, but for the ones that are in the World Cup, look to pick them up. You can even look to pick them up before a game and sell them after if they have a really good game. So for example, you see Isco's price at 79,000 right now. If you pick him up and you pick him up now, and then he plays in a few days and he has a really good game, you can also offload him then after the game. If he plays well, you can offload him and make profit. So look to buy after a bad game, or right before a match if you think, but that's a risk. Buying right before a match is a risk, because if he doesn't play good, he's gonna tank in price. He's gonna go down some coins, so you might lose coins. But then you can also sell after a good game, or you can wait until he gets a upgraded card, according to whenever the upgraded cards, the man of the match cards, come out. But for what I do here, we're gonna be getting a team of the week every week from the World Cup, so that's gonna be interesting to see. But guys, thank y'all for watching. Like, subscribe to the channel if you enjoy Fortnite. I do have a Fortnite channel. DD Nails is the name of my Fortnite channel. YouTube channel, that link is in the description. Follow me on Twitch at at twitch.tv/snailsgaming. I stream Fortnite on there, and then also, guys, follow me on my vlog, entertainment, and prank channel. I'm gonna be getting out some vlogs and pranks for y'all. I already have them. I'm just editing them right now, and they'll be dropping soon. So we're gonna be vlogging, getting out some prank videos on that. Deontay Nails is the name of that channel. Check out that channel, link is in the description. Thank y'all for watching. Follow me on Twitter, follow me on Instagram. All my links are in the description. Have a great day. Peace out.